We still have some showers and a couple of rumbles of thunder as a cold front is pushing through the area. Rain primarily across Mississippi. Nothing severe, although we did earlier have a severe thunderstorm warning as these storms were approaching Wiggins. Storm quickly weakened, but still some fairly heavy rain down towards south of Picayune. On the North Shore, a little isolated shower popping up. And then across the river parishes, some rain at times, some pockets of heavier rain kind of approaching maybe Kenner if it does hold together and around Destrehan. South toward the Bayou parishes, some light to moderate rain and even some heavier showers down toward Port Fourchon and Grand Isle. So still some ongoing rain through the later evening hours, but that should be wrapping up as we continue over the next several hours. And this model indicating a little bit more development still possible through the rest of the evening, and that is certainly possible as this front is moving on through. Now, even once the front is through, may still have some lingering moisture, and even an isolated shower could get kind of squeezed out at some point during the day tomorrow. But for the most part, we will be drying out, and we desperately need to start drying out. You can almost kind of clearly see on satellite where the front is, and it is still slowly moving through. Maybe kind of a struggle to move all the way through, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Mostly cloudy skies out toward downtown. Rain in the vicinity of the airport, 78 degrees right now. Dew point still in the low 70s. So the front not at Kenner just yet. We did hit 84 degrees, which is our average for this time of year. And relatively speaking, temperatures are not going to be coming down a whole lot. Really, look at the temperature map. Can you find the cold front? Let's switch over to our dew points. Do we see the front? Well, dew points are starting to drop out to our west. 64 Baton Rouge, 69-degree dew point at Gonzales, 68 at Macomb. We'll widen out that map to really show you where the drier air is. The frontal boundary itself is almost kind of a washout. There is no sharp drop in humidity. This is a fairly weak front. Winds are out of the north, although they did change direction thanks to that thunderstorm in the vicinity of the airport in Kenner. But where is fall? We're turning slightly less humid this week, a little cooler in the overnights and especially in the early mornings, but afternoon temperatures are still getting into the 80s. Here's the push from an upper low which is diving south. This is going to finally help to clear us out, bring in some of that slightly drier air. But notice around this upper low there is still a little bit of cloud cover and even a few isolated showers. And it looks like as this upper low is going to be generally right over us or just to our north, the instability associated with may help to keep some clouds and even a few isolated showers tomorrow. The upper trough starts moving away and we should see a period of drier and clearer skies. Then an upper ridge starts building in toward the latter half of the week, but more so the weekend. That's going to start warming temperatures back into the maybe more mid to even some upper 80s by the end of the weekend and next week. And because that upper low is not just sweeping on through, the front is basically a stationary boundary. Now, it does look like it's going to clear southeast Louisiana, but with that instability still nearby, an isolated shower tomorrow is possible. I don't think we're going to see much in the way of any showers after tomorrow, and a dry stretch of weather will take us on into the weekend. The only named storm that we have right now that is still active is Hurricane Sam, weakening as it continues into the North Atlantic, but still going strong with winds of 90 miles an hour. Another area given a low % chance of the next several days off the East Coast. Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean, all is quiet and none of the models are indicating anything as we continue on through the first full week of October. Again, every day that is quiet, especially in October, is a good day. And once we get past the 15th, not that we are completely done, but usually things really are much quieter for us toward the second half of October, especially if we start getting more cold fronts to move on through. An isolated shower chance tomorrow. Again, temperature-wise, still fairly mild to warm, but the lower humidity will make it feel a little bit more comfortable as we continue through the weekend, and then temperatures getting more into the maybe mid to upper 80-degree range toward the weekend and early next week.
All right, Chris, thank you. A catastrophic oil